Okay. So pretty much I'm doing the same deal that I was trying to do earlier or that I've been doing. And then I am offering a one free card message. I'm only going to read what's on the card. For any questions or in depth messages, please donate or send the following payments that are listed. So the free card pools will be coming from the Soulful Woman Guidance cards. You don't have to be a woman to get a message from it, no. But that's the deck that I'm using. Assuming anybody comes in. Until then, I'll be doing something else, I guess. Hi, only Sneha. How are you? So I'm doing one free message from Spirit, and this time, what I'm doing is just I'll be reading what's on the card in place of just you know giving a detailed reading or anything like that. So for free, it'll just be the message on the card. If you would like a question answered, 888 per question, or 2555 for in-depth love reading on how they feel about you, plus their next action steps toward you. So if anybody would like a free card message, let me know. Okay. Did you donate only, Sneha? So like I mentioned, the questions are paid only. If you want a free reading, it's just a free message from Spirit from this deck, and I'll only be reading what's on the card. Any questions, though, have to be paid, 888 per question. Or again, if you want an in-depth love reading on someone's feelings and the next action steps toward you, that's 2555. Okay, I already shuffled these, so so you have card number 6, only Sneha, and it says self-belief is the magic key that opens up a better, more inspired future for me. So self belief is the magic key that opens up a better, more inspired future for me. So in short, pretty much just believing in yourself more and releasing doubts. So that is for you, only Sneha. I hope that helps. Again, the number on here is 6. That may or may not mean anything. And the message is self belief. Self belief is the magic key that opens up a better, more inspired future for me. So I hope that gives you something to think about and that it helps. Yes, I will shuffle for the next person. You're welcome. Okay. So, guys, I do not always do free readings. I try to do them enough, but I can't do them every time. So, keep that in mind. It will really help if you read the description box before you come. Well, not even before, because the description box is right underneath the stream. So, it's always there for you to read. Um, that way, you don't have to um, you know, get caught off guard if I give you an answer you don't want to hear. As far as, I'm not doing free readings. I hate to have to repeat that all the time. And then I was in the middle of saying my offer, and it's kind of like people overlooked it and I had to repeat it. So please do read the description box and also the title. Um, that will help a lot. Hi, Tim. HHH. How are you? So, I'm doing pretty good. Happy Easter to you too. Well, it's over now, but Yeah. So, how was everybody's Easter? Hmm. I wow. I ate pretty good today, actually myself. So, um, chocolate. Mm, I feel like I ate a lot today, but I really didn't. I ate, but I kind of went like I don't know why. I just thought that I ate more than I actually did for some reason. But I guess it's because the little bit of food that I did eat. Well, I wouldn't say it was a little bit. It was a normal portion. But what I did eat, it was kind of filling, even though it wasn't a whole lot. So um, yeah, but I ate pretty good today. Um, and then mm, nothing really. Just my just a few family members. It wasn't enough. It wasn't packed or anything. So I wasn't going to go. But then my cousin he was trying to get me to go. It's just across the street. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna go over here. I washed my hands and everything before I left. I made sure I did it before I came back. Um, it wasn't that many people. It's people that I'm around often. So, and as far as I know, they don't have. Um, that's why wasn't gonna go at first because I was paranoid. Um, but at first, it wasn't. It was only maybe about 5 people. Let me see. One of them being a kid. Um, and then a couple more people. But like I said, those people were people that I were around, that I'm around like regularly. But I was still wanting to be careful. But it's pretty good. So did you want a free card message? It's very brief, and what I'm really only doing for the free ones is just reading the message on the card. But if I feel it's necessary, I'll give you not a reading on it, but a little bit about what it means if I feel like it's necessary. I don't know why my live streams are quiet all of a sudden. Well, the million that I tried to start earlier today, not earlier today, but some moments ago. Okay. Already shuffled, so let's see. So you have number 17, or Chim or Shim, sanctuary. In my inner sanctuary, I connect to peace, inner quietude, and comfort. So, in short, pretty much finding a sacred place to connect with your inner self, your higher self, maybe your guides, um, maybe just in general, um, and I don't know, finding peace, creating balance for yourself, and possibly just finding a quiet, more stable place to kind of hear yourself think is what this is trying to say. So, sanctuary. And again, it says, in my inner sanctuary, I connect to peace, inner quietude, and quietude. I don't even know if that's a word, but it's on the card. and comfort. So that's for you. I hope that helps and gives you something to think about. I'm probably only going to be on here for like when it says an hour, it says 15 minutes on my end at the moment. So you're welcome. But I don't know. It depends. But yeah. Oh, and by the way, y'all, I'm also having an Easter sale on my Etsy shop. So from uh, Easter until April 8th, some of my readings are 20% off. That includes love readings, dream interpretation, and more. If anybody's interested. Alrighty. So I'm still here, but um, I'm just kind of going back and forth from different tabs. Just trying to see if some more people are going to come. So if anybody donates or sends a payment, also let me know as well. Hey Jill, happy Easter to you too. Well, happy late Easter. It's almost, well, it's about to be 1 o'clock in the morning here. Well, it is now 1 o'clock in the morning, but happy belated Easter. How are you? So, guys, I'm doing 888 per question and then 25.55 for the in-depth love reading on how someone feels about you, plus their next action steps toward you. For the free message, I am just pulling one card from this deck. Reading what's on the card is what I was intending on doing, but I, instead of like a reading, I'll just give you a little bit more about what the card is trying to tell you rather than making it specific, since it's free. But it still should help you in some type of way. Good to hear. So just okay, Jill. Let's see. Okay. I'm just asking because when people say okay, um, you know, why just okay? But, you know, oh, good. I'm glad to hear that my reading was accurate for you. That is my goal when I do readings. But hi, son. Um, yeah, thank you for letting me know that. Yes. So it's just me reading what's on the card and just giving you a maybe it depends on if I feel it's necessary, but possibly a general information about the card. I'm not going to go into too much specifics because it is a free message, so I'm trying to um, but like this card is about to say to you, I'm setting boundaries. So son, your card says the number is 24 and the keyword is boundaries. It says my dear, what? My clear boundaries allow me to protect myself, nurture my intentions, and follow my true self. So, setting boundaries, being assertive is what this is telling you to do. And being careful not to let people walk all over you for the most part. If you don't like something, tell somebody you don't like something. Um, things like that. So, my clear boundaries allow me to protect myself, nurture my intentions, and follow my true self. So, that is for you boundaries, son. You have boundaries. Jill, did you want a message? I don't know if I, I don't know if I said you're welcome or not, son. But in case, you're welcome again. If I did, I hate when I do that. It's like I don't know. It's like I say something and then I don't know why I forget that quick that I just said something. But so this is like I've tried to start a live stream in about I don't know how long ago, but this is literally like maybe I don't know, maybe like the 10th live stream that I've tried to put up tonight. No interaction or anything until now. But okay, you have asking opens a pathway. The number is 14. And it says, when I ask questions of my inner being, I discover that beautiful and helpful answers always comes to me. Um, Again, when I ask questions of my inner being, I discover that beautiful and helpful answers always come to me. So this is pretty much just saying or telling you to, if you ever have any questions for people or I don't know, maybe possibly following through with your curiosity for the most part. Um, just ask if you're ever curious about something or ask for what you want, ask for what you need. So asking opens a pathway. When I ask questions of my inner being, I discover that beautiful and helpful answers will always, I'll discover that beautiful and helpful message always comes to me. So, um, and it could probably mean also to ask like spirit as well. So I hope that helps. You're welcome. So, if anybody's wondering what deck this is the Soulful Woman Guidance cards. And no, you don't have to be a woman to use the deck or to receive messages from it. That's just the name of the deck. It's by I've done a video on this deck a long time ago. It might be on my channel. If not, I think I may redo it anyway, even if it is. But yeah, those are the at the top of the box. It tells you who creates it, but I don't know if you can see it. Shush and Movies. Yeah, no, I can't pronounce that. So, but yeah, that's the deck I'm using. Hi, Linda Torres. I feel like I've seen you before. So again, yes, you can have a message. Again, this message is very brief and it's not really, well, it might be specific to you, but I'm not going in depth or anything. I'm just going to read what's on the card for the most part. Um, and maybe give a brief description about the card. So it is going to be pretty general. I took the job and me and the ex might get back together. Congratulations on the job. And as far as you and the ex getting back together, I'm all for it if it's what you want and if it's something positive. So I hope you guys work it out. Okay, Linda. So, well, Linda, I literally just pulled this card, literally, for Jill, but it's coming back out again for you. Asking, it's number 14 on the card. It says, asking opens a pathway. When I ask questions of my inner being, I discover that beautiful and helpful answers always come to me. So before I get into what this possibly means, I do have a very long, in-depth shuffling process, so it's no coincidence that this will come back out. It's one of the reasons why I don't shuffle too much on camera, like when I'm doing pick a card readings, because it takes me too long. For the most part, if I'm doing it the way that I normally would do it, which is the method that I prefer. But yeah, so this comes out for a second time back to back, but it's pretty much saying to ask, asking questions to spirit, asking questions just even with other people that maybe, you have some things that you might be curious about, um, and asking your inner self. Asking opens a pathway. Maybe asking for, I don't know if I said asking for what you want or not, but it says, when I ask questions of my inner being, I discover that beautiful and helpful answers always come to me. So, um, also pretty much answers coming from within is what this message is saying as well. Um, but you have to ask. Sometimes spirit won't guide you if you don't ask for their help eventually. So that's a message for you, Linda. Oh, thank you, Jill. I try. Well, I don't know if I try to be. My goal is to just, I don't know. Whatever happens when I'm trying to do a reading is what happens. I don't try to be perfect or anything. I just give you what spirit wants me to give you at the time, whether or not it ends up being accurate. I don't know, but I have to tell you what I see in that time. Like I said, even if it may not make sense right away, um, that's the information I am guided to tell you. So that's what I have to say. You know, I'm only the messenger. You're welcome, Linda. I hope you got something out of that and it wasn't too all over the place. But anytime that maybe like anytime you guys need clarification on readings, as far as like if you order a private reading or something, just just treat it like I'm you're coming to me as a friend. Don't treat it like okay, you know, she's a psychic, so I need to come. My expectations need to be all the way up to the sky. Please don't do that because I'm reading energy, and it's energy is complicated. It's very complex. So just make sure don't just don't put me up to a high. I don't mean that in a way trying to say that I don't believe in myself or anything. I'm saying just don't like expect me to be right every time on everything because I'm still human. I'm not God. So, and you'll be surprised how many people really forget that. I don't know why, um, but yeah, do give me a chance, but don't be like, okay, if she's not all the way up here, then she's not a good reader or anything like that. And if there's ever any problems with the reading that you've purchased from me or anything, please do let me know. Especially if you're on a place leaving a public review, let me know first so I can try to make it right and try to help you before leaving a review. That's all I ask. And I never really turn anybody down for clarification. Um, what I will turn down people for is if you pay for a reading. I've already done the reading, and you want to ask more questions and get more insight without paying for it. Now that obviously I do have to set boundaries on that and say no. Um, but like if you misunderstood something in your reading, then okay. Um, I will clarify to the best of my ability if I can. Um, I will always try to do that. But there's a difference between follow up questions and clarification. Follow up means that you're getting extra insight at no charge, um, and new insight. Clarification is something you already received, but you may have misunderstood it and you want me to break it down for you. That is clarification. So, but yeah, I just wanted to explain that, or really didn't want to explain that, but just did it anyway. Um, Hi, Sahu and Lynn. Is that another Linda? Linda? Okay, we got two Lindas. So everybody can pretty much have a free message. Keep in mind that these are general, and also I'm really only just reading what's on the card and giving you a brief description of what it possibly means. For in-depth readings and more specific readings and questions, I'm doing 888 per question and 25.55 for an in-depth love reading on how someone feels about you, plus their next action steps toward you. So yeah. And do make sure you're in here for your message. If you're not in here, I do not do the message. So okay, Linda Hand, are you still here? Well, I know you just asked, but I'm trying to make sure because some people will ask and then they'll leave. So, Linda Hand, are you still here? Why does that sound like a sarcastic name? Am I losing my mind? Or is that just a coincidence? Is that your actual name? Because it sounds kind of like a never mind. So you have the number on the card is 5. It may or may not mean anything, but I do notice that there is 5 likes in the chat. So um, that may be a number for you. So you have ageless beauty with grace, dignity, and strength. I grow into the unique texture of my feminine soul. Um, Pretty much, you're only as old or as young as you feel. Um, just holding your head up high and just allowing yourself not to feel um, just knowing that aging is something that everybody is going through pretty much every day. Um, but like it says, with grace, dignity, and strength, I grow into the unique texture of my feminine soul. So that is your message. So, like I said, I'm just reading what's on the card and plus just a general synopsis of what the card is about. But I hope that helped, Linda Hand, because it sounds like I'm not making fun of it or anything. It just sounds like, lend a hand. Like if somebody needs a hand with something, when you read that, that's what it sounds like. So I kind of felt a little funny saying that, lend a hand. But I hope that helps. Ageless Beauty was the name of the card. So maybe you age pretty well as well, maybe. So Sahu, are you still here? And also the beauty is more than about looks as well. That could have been the message there too, Linda. Because looks are not the only thing that makes you pretty. Okay. The power of self-talk, number 11. This is for you, Sahu, and it says, when my self-talk is kinder, I am empowered in my capacity to pursue my dreams and believe in myself. So again, the title of the card is The Power of Self-Talk. When my self-talk is kinder, I am empowered in my capacity to pursue my dreams and believe in myself. So being your own cheerleader. Because remember that if you don't believe in yourself, how in the world can you expect anybody else to? You have to believe in yourself first. Yourself matters more than, when it comes to your dreams and goals, more than anybody else. It's up to you to reach those goals, and to talk yourself into it and to follow through. So that's what that is saying. The power of self talks, getting yourself ready by pumping yourself up, and just, you know, I mean, it's healthy in some ways to talk to yourself. It's not, I know people have their revelations about that, but it can be very healthy. I mean, if you can't talk to anybody else, if you can't talk to yourself, who else can you really talk to? So, again, it says the power of self talk. When my self talk is kinder, I am empowered in my capacity to pursue my dreams and believe in myself. And also, when you're talking to yourself, don't down yourself or use like any negative language or negative connotations, any words that, you know, bring your spirit down. So, that is for you, Sahu, and you're welcome. So, yeah. So if anybody wants to do any paid readings, let me know. I'm doing 888 per question, 25.55 for in-depth love reading on how someone feels about you, plus their next action steps toward you. Also, if you would like to send something and it can't be the prices I'm looking for, a any amount is accepted for like another general message, except that one's going to be more specific as well as a little more in depth. So, like I said, if you can't send 25.55 or 888 for a question, say all you have is $2 and you want a little message, you can get a general message from any amount under the prices that I am asking for. And I do have a couple of decks you can choose from to pick your general message from. And again, this will be a little more in depth than the free message. And thank you to everybody who's been here, who's liked the stream. And then after this live, I don't know what I'm going to do actually. Um, I have no idea. Probably just going to lay down, but it'll take me forever to get to sleep. I'm not going to be on here too much longer. Let me see. How many free messages have I done? I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I've done 7 already. So I'm going to do 3 more free messages. And for the rest of my time here, I'm going to just be open for donations and paid readings. Just because I feel like 10, honestly, that's enough. So, well, that depends because we might not get 3 more people in here. Hi, Linda. Hi, is a reading 2555? Are you saying USD? Yes. Yes, please do send payments in USD if possible, because that'll be really the only way that I could do anything with it. And the 2555 reading, y'all, is very in depth. And I ought to just make it honestly. Hi, Queen Bean. If you want a message, let me know. So the free messages are very brief, and it's just general. I'm only reading what's on the card and giving you small, very brief general information um, about what the card could mean. But yeah, USD. But I should start making it instead of just a love reading. I should make an in depth like 2555 for like career as well in case somebody wants to. But I don't know. Most people ask about love, so that's why I did it that way. But I think maybe in my next one I'll make it available for different subjects. And guys, I do only have PayPal. PayPal is all that I um, okay, so we got some repeat cards coming out tonight. So Queen Bean, you have 17 Sanctuary. And it says, in my inner sanctuary, I connect to peace, inner quietude, and comfort. So pretty much this is just asking for you to find a sacred place to meditate so that you can hear yourself think, hear spirit talking to you. And maybe you just need to connect in nature as well. Just finding a quiet place so that you can be more in tune with um, yourself and whatever like spirit or the universe is trying to tell you. So that is for you. Sanctuary. Again, it says, in my inner sanctuary, I connect to peace, inner quietude, and comfort. So I hope that helps you, Queen Bean. Thank you for being here. Let's see. Oops. Let's see. You're welcome. Mhm. So, were you wanting to donate, Linda? Um, So, two more free messages, and then I will be closing my free list. So, um, if you would like a free message and you haven't received one, please let me know. I am taking only two more requests, and then I'm only being left open for donations and paid readings. Okay. Hmm. Hi, Linda. So I just went to my PayPal. It says you sent two different. Well, you sent the same payment twice. Um, I don't know if you meant to do that or not, but um, it says you sent one in USD and then one in AUD. The one in AUD says it's been canceled, but the money is still in my account. So are you wanting to make it like a big in-depth reading since it's two payments, or did you want to cancel that second payment? Because right now it shows that you sent um, two payments of 25.55. I just want to make sure because I'm pretty sure you didn't do that on purpose. And I think I can refund it to you, but if you're waiting for it to come back to you, I don't know what PayPal is doing because it's still showing um, two payments in my balance. So do you want me to refund it, or do you want me to make it like instead of one, it could be one big in depth, but it'll be like, twice the size of the one reading since you purchased it twice. I can do it that way, or I can refund you. Well, if it'll let me refund you. Yes, it's vanity, of course. If you feel like you need another reading, now sometimes I will tell you, hey, you don't need it, but I mean that's up to you. If you feel like you need another reading, it's I can't stop you. Um, but yeah, you said the other day, I would say not to get one every day, but I mean every other day depends on the subject is fine. But yeah, if you want to donate for another one, that's fine. I'm not going to tell you not to. I'm going to be honest, um, but yeah, if I feel like I've read for you too much on the same subject, I will. You can ask people. You can ask my clients that I've had for several years now. They will tell you that I will tell you. I will tell you when you have had enough. Take a break. Um. So Linda, I don't know if you can hear me or not, but I'm just waiting to confirm with you because it shows that you sent two payments. And I'm just trying to make sure. So if you want, you can. If you want to, you can keep it, and I can just make it a larger reading. Um, Instead of just one, it can be like two in depths in one, or however you want to say it. Or if you prefer, I refund it to you. I will do that. I just need to know before I get started. No problem. Oh, sometime last week. I mean, I feel like that's enough space. But like if it's like every day, then yeah, I do care about y'all, and I will tell y'all when you're doing too much. Hi, Shreya. So I'm doing my free list is about to be closed, but you made it in time. The free message is simply just what's on the card and a general brief description of what the card may mean for you. I'm talking to Linda, but I don't know if it's a delay or if she just can't hear me. But she donated, so I'm trying to get to her. Yeah, I decided I went on I counted to see how many I've done so far. I decided to go ahead and do through 10. So after you, um, I'm taking one more request for the free message. And hi, Diana C. Okay, so I don't know where Linda is. I hope she's in here. Sure. So after Diana C, my free list is closed. I do have people. Well, actually, let me get to Shreya, and then I got to read for either It's Vanity or Linda Hand as they're donating, and donations take priority. So Shreya, you have, it says number 15, Igniting My Joy. Let me go up here. I'm just gonna go ahead and pin this up here because I don't. Hold on a second. I just need to update my pinned message for a second. Okay, so I already got to my 10. Okay, so I just want to update my message. Um, all I have is PayPal, y'all. I don't have Cash App anymore. I haven't had Cash App in over a year or so. But apparently I'm gonna need to get it back because too many people are asking about it or requesting it. So I'm gonna work on getting it back. I'm not. Where is? Okay, Linda Hand, are you still here? Yes, I've been talking to you, but I haven't been hearing from you. I don't start on the readings unless like you're in the chat and I have your attention. What I was saying is that no problem is vanity. What I was saying, Linda, is that my account shows that you sent two different payments of the same amount. And I was trying to figure out, because I don't think you did that intentionally. I was trying to figure out if you would rather I refund that other 25.55 to you, or would you just like me to make it one large reading? Because I can just make it a bigger reading for you since you sent two payments, or I can just try to refund you for the second payment you made. Because you sent one payment. Okay, wait, let me see something first, actually, because I think maybe I'm getting confused. Just give me 1 second. Let me see. Because it says one of them you canceled. So I need to see if I even still. Give me 1 second. Okay. Uh, okay, yeah. I think never mind, Linda. I think you donated. It says once because the other one is canceled. Um so we're good. So just one in-depth reading. Let me get to Shreya's finish Shreya's free message and then I'll get to you. Hi Elizabeth. Nice to see you in here. So Shreya, are you still here? And then Diana C, I'll get to you after. I got to take the donations as priority. So Linda, are you still here? Just making sure because I don't like to do the readings if you're not in the room. Because a lot of the times I may end up deleting the streams as well after I get done. So I prefer for everybody to be in here. But so Shreya, you have the Igniting My Joy, attune into the highest good of myself and others, ignites my natural joy. Um, So pretty much just allowing yourself to feel inspired by the work that others are doing. Allow that to create a fire and a passion within you to maybe do the same thing that they're doing or do something even better. But the message is more so being around things and people that actually make you feel elevated and make you feel um, joyous, prosperous, and again, passionate. And if the healthy kind of passionate, by the way. And if they don't do that, they don't motivate, inspire you, or want you to be great, then those are people you don't need to be around. So that's what this is saying. Number 15, igniting my joy. Attuning to the highest good of myself and others ignites my natural joy. So that's for you, Shreya. So, Linda, can you confirm if you're here, please? That's the only way. I can't really start on your reading if you're not here, or if you're not confirming that. You're welcome. Okay, so can you hear me? I'm going to go ahead and start on your reading. I just want to make sure. Make sure you're in here and you're present. I went back and checked and I had got confused. So the second payment you made got canceled. So I don't have that one anymore. It's just one donation. So I can go ahead and get started. I just want to make sure because it still like it shows the other transaction too, but it does show that it was canceled. So what is the person's name or initial that you're talking about in yeah, it should. I don't it's not in my account. I had got confused at first. I was thinking that I had still had both of the payments, but it's just one. The other one is canceled, so you should get it back. Um so who is who is the person that you don't have to give me their full name. You can give me their initial or just their first name and what they are to you. That way that the reading can make a little more sense and when I lay everything out. So I'll need that to get started. Like if they're your crush or like a friend or an ex or something, just that. You don't have to give me a whole backstory. Okay. Okay. Is there a lag or anything? Can you confirm to me, Linda, the person's name or initial and their relationship to you, please? I'm talking to Linda Hand. She sent a donation. My last free message is for Diana C, but Diana payments and donations based readings, they do take priority. So if somebody donates, I have to get to them first. But you'll be after if you stick around and wait around for a little bit. You'll be after it's vanity unless other people come in and donate. Um, okay, I'm not sure what's wrong with hi nacho cheese. Okay. I don't know if Linda is having some technical issues or what. Okay, so I don't know. Something could be happening, but I can't stay on one thing for too long. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and go to It's Vanity. Um, Okay, you donated for one question. It's I think it's vanity, right? What is your initials for your PayPal? DG. Okay. Linda only got. Okay, yeah, there is a serious delay. Uh, with Linda. So yeah, because I already confirmed, Linda, that I just have the one payment, so it'll be a regular in depth. It won't be like any bigger. Because I caught it. The second payment that I thought was sent, it ended up canceling, so you'll get that money back. It's not in my account like I thought it was. It's just that one payment that I have from you, so it'll just be the one in depth. So let me type something down for Linda real quick because it looks like there is a delay. And I can't okay. So everybody that's in here now, am I good? Like am I lagging or anything? I believe it's Linda, but I need to make sure. Okay. Just let me finish typing this and I'll go ahead and get to its vanity because her reading is shorter due to her getting the 888. It still got depth to it, but 888 of course is a lot more quicker than the 2555 is what I'm trying to say. So I'm gonna go ahead and do its vanity first and then do um I don't know, I need for Linda Hand to refresh or something. I actually would already be done typing that. I type pretty fast, but in the position I'm in, um okay. So Linda, if you can hear me now, I don't know if you're caught up or not. I'm gonna go ahead and do its vanity question first, and then I'll get to yours. Um, can you refresh, like come in and come leave out the chat and then come back in? Because the delay, to be honest, is gonna make it hard for me to. Well, not really hard for me to do your reading, but I'd rather for you to see and hear everything as I'm going along. Um, but like I was saying, I had thought that um, the reading, I had thought your donations, the donations you sent, I ended up thinking that you sent it twice, which you did, but one of them says canceled. So So I do not have both of them. So it won't be larger. It'll just be the regular in-depth love reading. So it's a big delay. So I don't know how I'm gonna do this because I needed you to. I was asking you to let me know the person's name or their initial and also their relationship to you, like what they are in your life at the moment. Um, and because of that delay, I wasn't able to get that information. So, whenever you hear this, could you please, you know, put that information down? Okay. 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 So you have Apprentice of Clouds, which is Ace of Swords, and it says ambition. Six of Gems, which is Six of Pentacles, generosity, and then Novice of Raindrops, which is Page of Cups, and it talks about play. So I feel like, as far as how they feel about you, I feel like they are feeling a little bit more motivated since you've been around as of lately. They're feeling more willing to give their time to you and more um, of their. You have more of their undivided attention right now. Um, and I feel like this person is wanting to distract themselves with whatever could be going on in their life right now. They're trying to have fun. They're trying not to overthink things. They're just living in the moment. But I do feel like they want to share more with you as far as maybe wisdom, maybe even money. Um, if they, can get a hold of that as well. So I'm starting with it's vanity first, Linda, because there's a delay. So I'm gonna get you after it's vanity. Um, if you can refresh, but yeah, they wanted to distract themselves, and like I said, wanted to share more with you. Um, and yeah, I just feel like they just want to have fun. And I'm not saying they're not taking you seriously. I'm just saying right now they're not trying to overthink things and be too serious about everything. But they're willing to see where things can continue to go with you for sure. Um, it's vanity. Um, okay. Hold on a second. All right, so I muted for a second because somebody walked in. Um, Sorry to hear that he's. I remember you telling me last time he was in the hospital, but I didn't know it was for that long. Wow. Um. Well, I'll do. I'm not going to touch on the health aspect. So, Linda, what I'm going to say is, I'll go ahead and start on your reading after I'm done with It's Vanity, and you'll just have to maybe watch the replay because yeah. So you'll probably, if it's a delay, you'll probably just have to catch the replay of your reading, meaning just to like after I'm done streaming to rewatch it maybe, or just watch it till you catch up type of thing. Because um, but yeah, As far as his feelings go, I do feel like he does care a lot about you. Um, and he does value a lot. And I do feel like there is some love there as well. So this message you can take in regards to the question you've asked, or simply just that and other aspects of your life. It doesn't just have to be about this connection, but you have expect powerful change. Um, so pretty much, basically, maybe change that you thought. I feel like this is about you expecting a miracle of some sort when it comes to him. So a big transformation is on the way. And I'm saying this as now I'm looking at my clock here on my laptop, and it says 2:05. Five represents changes, big changes. When I say big, happy changes at that, I'm not going to go into too much depth on that because, like I said, I don't like to do health readings and stuff. But things are going to change, and things have changed with this person's mindset and the way that they go about life. Um, but just know there are a lot more changes coming, and that I feel like they're positive changes. Um, don't give up yet. For if any reason you ever feel like you should give up, it's not time for you to. So it says expect powerful change. So that is for you. It's vanity. I hope that made sense and gave you something to think about. Um, he's in my prayers. I can only imagine what it's like to be in the hospital for that long. That's a lot of time. 7 months. I would go crazy. But yeah, sending y'all positive vibes, and I will definitely uh, send some prayers out as well. But I hope that helped you. Um, okay, that's good. I have hope. I have hope for that situation. So, where is my? Oh, there's the box. But yeah, you're welcome. I would love to be updated about that as far as like his condition and stuff. Because, well, if I had no choice but to do it, I would have to stay in the hospital. But Lord, I don't know what I would do if I ever had to be in the hospital for that long. Y'all, I used to not be scared of doctor's offices and stuff, and I'm not necessarily scared now, but like my last doctor's visit was so nerve wracking, which was recently. My heart rate went up and they had to do an EKG on me. But I knew it was anxiety, but the doctor still wanted to do further investigation on it. So, yeah, he has a, oh, yeah. Yeah, I remember you telling me I remember that much. I remember you telling me he was in a car accident on that last reading. I remember that. Um, okay, so, but yeah, just being like in, like, I don't know, doctor's offices for some reason the last couple of years I cannot I can't relax in the doctor's office or a hospital. I don't know why. And the funny thing is I have a background in medical education and stuff like that. So I don't know. I got too much anxiety, um, but yeah, I hope that helped. And yeah, I've heard of a TBI. Um, that can get better, and I'm happy to hear that you're still like sticking by him and helping him through that. because some people probably wouldn't have, or maybe feel like they wouldn't be able to handle it. But yeah. So let me go ahead and get to Linda Hand. So again, there is a delay with Linda. Linda, I'm just gonna advise that you watch the replay because let me. It's one. I'm putting a timestamp so that you can go back and watch this. I'm trying to look at my thingy here. It's 129.30. Okay, so 129.30. So at the hour 29 mark, the hour and 29 minutes mark, skip to that portion so you can get your reading. I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So you said he was your crush in MG. Okay. So like I only asked for that information because it helps, me to lay out everything better. And it helps to make things make more sense because sometimes people will like pay for readings or get a reading knowing certain circumstances can change the energy and they won't mention that. So I could tell somebody that a person she doesn't even know they're going to be with them because of the information or lack of information that they gave. People leave that type of stuff out a lot of the times on purpose. So that's why I kind of asked that. But it's not that I can't pick up on it. It's just I'm just needing you to tell me so, I don't give you the wrong impression or say the wrong thing or lead you into a direction you don't need to go in. And please, guys, if you ever do get a private reading from me or even just a reading in general, and you know that there is something in your situation that, can change the course of a lot of different things in your connection or whatever you're asking about, I would prefer you tell me that information because I don't want to be telling you that you're going to marry a complete stranger or you're going to marry somebody that's already married and has kids or that you're going to, you know, that type of thing. Because when I'm reading people, spirit will not reveal every single thing about you because, sometimes spirit will keep things private. So, in that case, yes, I do sometimes need that type of information. But I never ask for your whole background story. So don't worry about that. I just ask you simple things like maybe a name, initials, and maybe like the relationship towards you, things like that. Okay, so Linda Hand. So you said MG and that he is your crush. So and you said that this is your married name, that last name that you have. So I don't know if that's because you're married now or you're saying you were married into that name and you're no longer with that person. But you have three of clouds, so three of swords, heartbreak. That could be something you already went through. I just wish it wasn't a delay because you can confirm stuff that I'm saying or tell me, okay. Okay, so that could be what you're going through now, then, with this Three of Swords. So, can I ask you? I don't need like zodiac signs or anything, but I'm going to ask you anyway, um, because I'm getting a specific energy here. So, I'm getting a lot of air sign energy here. So Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, you do not have to be an air sign, or none of these people have to be an air sign in order for this to resonate. Could just be the energy that they're taking on at this time, um, or in other areas of their chart, if not yours. But yeah, I asked about that last name situation because of this Three of Swords. So you have the Emperor as well, and it says take up space. Um, Okay, so the air sign energy is yours. So this could be you. Like you said, you did say you were going through a divorce. So that's kind of going through a little heartbreak, grief, and loss. But I feel like you do also have a lot of anxiety in regards to moving forward in your life with the Nine of Swords, aka Nine of Clouds in this deck. Um, oh, your crush is also a air sign. So this is both of you though, then. But he could also be going through some heartbreak as well and anxiety as well. But with the Emperor, though, I'm more so concerned about, like, not concerned, but I'm more so paying attention to the signs don't necessarily matter for the most part, but I just ask because Spirit is bringing it up to me as far as like the air sign energy. But you don't have to be the signs in order for the energy to resonate, so keep that in mind. But this says take up space, and it says the Emperor at the top, which talks about like maybe some control issues going on. Um, I feel like, um, as far as this crush of yours, they're dealing with a lot of inner uh, battles. I don't want to say demons because I feel like that's too much, but I do feel like I don't really think it's a good idea for you to really be within their heart space 100% at this time because it looks like they're going through a great deal themselves, like um, really not knowing what they want when it comes to love and relationships. So keep that in mind as well. So this person take up space. I'm more feeling guided to forget the Emperor at the top here. I'm more towards this message take up space. So this will be a person, this crush is somebody to help you pass time and maybe even help you get over heartbreak with the divorce you're going through. You could already be over it, but sometimes we think we're over things and we're really not. But this situation and this crush, that's going to be the thing that's going to kind of keep the divorce situation, um, or keep you level headed about that, and also to keep your mind from going crazy about that as well. But but yeah, that's what I get there. And let me move on to, I'm trying to, what is, okay, let's go ahead and do, um, but how they feel about you as far as the crush, since that's what we're asking about. Um, they feel like, I don't know, they're getting a sense that you're not really, I don't know, they feel like you're not ready either. So it's not just them, but they also get a feeling that, you know, you're not ready for something else as well. And then with the anxiety here, they feel their energy is kind of nervous. So they're kind of, they have a lot of stress about the connection with you as well. Um, Now, when you say crush, I'm just going to ask this last clarification question here, or confirmation. When you say crush, are you dealing and talking with this person, or is this simply just somebody that you are liking and they're not within your energy? I'm just trying to make it make sense here. Neighbors. So is it somebody that you're talking to? on a romantic level, or somebody you're hoping to talk to? That's what I'm asking you. Because if it's just like something where somebody where you're just talking to or not talking to, if it's somebody that you're not talking to, okay, hoping to, um, yeah, I'm gonna say, like I said, if you were to get involved with them, it'll be really just passing the time for you. Um, but since you're mentioning that you're hoping to talk to them, see, that's what I mean by letting me know, like the energy and that aspect, because I kind of have to reiterate the whole reading now. But but yeah, he's going through some stuff of his own with this Three of Swords. But also another thing is that I feel like right now, it's at least right now, if he were to get involved with you, it would not be anything serious. And I feel like that may cause a lot of anxiety for you. Um, Kind of staying up all night, feeling like you can't get a handle on the connection or this person's feelings. I have to stay on the reading, so there's no questions during the reading. It's just a big general reading on the topic, which is their feelings and their next action steps. So, yeah, I'm getting, as far as like them, I do apologize, but as far as like them being interested, um, yeah, right now I feel like the feeling isn't completely mutual, if I'm being honest. This Three of Swords is kind of stating, it's almost like they feel like this would be taboo for them in a way, if that makes sense, Linda. Like, I feel like they may see you as like a sisterly energy, um, or maybe like a family member or something. I feel like, um, yeah, if you were to kind of confess any love to this person, they would either use it to their advantage or simply like um, say, give you an answer that you're not hoping for, tell you no, and kind of turn you down. I hate to say that, but that's what I kind of feel here. Um, yeah. Um, I'm going to ask you another question. And the reason I'm asking these is not because I cannot, like I said, it's not because I cannot pick up on this stuff. I'm just trying to make sure, because you're telling me that this is your neighbor and that this is somebody you're hoping to talk to. So that's kind of why I had to reiterate it a little bit. Um, so, I mean, I don't lost my train of thought with whatever question I was asking, explaining that. Um, so do you talk to them at all, or no? I'm not just saying in romantic sense. I'm talking as in like, do you actually communicate with them aside from romance? Like, do you say hi to each other? Do you have any full um, conversations with them or anything? So we have to stay optimistic about your love life, positive faith, and think positive faith. What? Okay, positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Um, Randomly. Okay, express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Um, so small general conversation. So I don't feel like anything more is in his mind when it comes to you, as far as like you casually talking to each other. Um, I feel like Spirit says that he would have definitely mentioned it by now. I feel like he will go after what he wants for the most part. But like I said earlier, he's not in a space where he knows what he wants. So maybe this could change later on. But for right now, I'm just seeing, yeah, I'm just seeing like it kind of maybe being just a little bit of waste of time, because either way it goes, even if he were to say, hey, yes, let's be together, or let's do something, do something more than what we're doing now, I do feel like it would end in heartbreak for you. And it would be a lot of, um, I wouldn't say drama, but I just feel like there's a lot of baggage just really with this person. Um, so, but yeah, stay positive about your love life, because what you're wanting out of your love life is going to come. Um, but yeah, I'm not really getting it's a good idea to get involved with him as far as beyond neighbors and friends. And yeah, so um, like I said, it's possible he could be open, which I don't feel like he is, but it's possible he could be open to talking to you more in a romantic way and stuff. But I just feel like it wouldn't. It's not going to be a long term thing with him, and it's definitely going to be. I don't want to say a waste of time, because I feel like stuff happens in everybody's life for a reason. So there's something to learn from it. But like it says, taking up space. So yeah, and I feel like this person is irresponsible in a lot of ways as well. And I feel like you're going to get quite tired of certain things with this person, that I feel like he may not change. And he's very stuck in his ways as well. Let's see. And also, if you plan on having, I don't even want to say that, because I'm pretty sure you, maybe after this reading, you might not want to. I don't do pregnancy readings and stuff, but do make sure that you are being protected, because as you can see, this woman in this card, she's pregnant. It says new life. Um, I feel like new life, it's not necessarily about that, but I did feel called to say that. With this new life message, to me, it just brings an energy of this person having, I feel like they have different standards than you, and they're going to try to, if you get involved with them, they're going to try to convert you into those standards and those things that they're into. Not saying that they're into anything bad, but they are going to try to be very persuasive toward you if you guys were to ever get into a relationship. Mask is on, things are not what they seem. So, yeah, this person is not even going to be fully revealed to you. They're going to be hiding things. And again, this is just what if. We're talking about just what if you guys end up in a relationship. And then here we have the should I stay card. This is what you're going to constantly be asking yourself more often than not, as far as the connection goes. Um, so, yeah, I feel like, yeah, this person is um, not really good for your energy. Okay. Hmm. Great. I don't feel like getting that. Okay, so give me a second. I dropped a few cards like on the other side of me. I'm gonna try to get those the best I can without getting up. If I don't think I can. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I can get these. Okay. The thing is, I don't like to get up during my live streams. Like if I'm okay. The reason being is because I'm already in a tight space in the first place. So crap. Um, let me. Okay, I don't think I can get it. Jesus Christ. All right, just give me 1 second to see if I can get this. I could just get up, but it's a lot of purple here too. So pretty much following your intuition, which your intuition could have been already telling you all of this about this guy as well. But a lot of the times we ignore our intuition. So all this purple is telling me that your third eye chakra is really balanced, it's open. So you can definitely, especially now, trust your intuition when it comes to this guy, your crush. But I'm trying to, come on, over here. Come on. Ooh, so I got most of them. So I just dropped. And let me get this one if I can. And I don't think I can get this one. Oh, Jesus. Okay. So, all right. I'm sorry about that, but I think okay, I got it now. So I had dropped my setup is, it's actually a better setup, but with this table, not even the table, but I just don't like I try my best not to leave my live stream unattended as far as uh, me getting up and having to go get something. So I try to make sure that I have everything that I need before I, you know, start the live stream. But you have pick up after yourself and the cards, and the card number is 43. And you have another 4 and another 3 with these other cards as well. So I feel like number 3 and number 4 could be important or significant in some type of way to this crush, or maybe you. Um, so pick up after yourself. Um, I'm going to read what the guidebook says about that real quick. So it says, the blame game is over. It's time to realize that the only person that can affect you in any way is you. Within your own mind is the answer to every question and the power to accomplish anything. Take charge, be accountable, and let's do this thing. So, like I said earlier, this person is not really a responsible person. And I feel like you would end up having to do most of the work. You would also have to kind of take the blame for a lot of things that they've done and that they did. And maybe you had to do this in the marriage that you're getting out of now as well. And Spirit says, don't, put yourself in a victim mindset when it comes to that. It's just time for you to put your foot down. Um, but let's see, I'm trying to make sure I'm using all of the decks I'm supposed to use. And I found this other deck. I didn't lose it. because where it was at, but I was using it in these in-depth love readings, but I misplaced it. But I've gotten it back, so I'm gonna be using that too. Okay, I kind of got uncomfortable when I did that. Okay, okay. So balance, and here we have another four. So protection, stability. So anything that happens to you in regards to this connection with your crush, as far as like, um, especially if it's like I'm hearing rejection or rejection is protection. Um, you, I'm gonna put it this way: there could be potential between you and this crush, but there's a lot going on that'll keep you unbalanced with this person. It does say balance on this card, but I feel like this is spirit saying you to get with people or connect with people that have more structure in their lives. Um, and like I said, this person, they need to work on self discipline, and they don't have that. They're very easily influenced as well by just crazy people. You have reach out. We have another three here. So, like I said, the number three and the number four seems to be very important, either tied in with this connection, you as an individual or him as an individual, or both of you. Um, this says reach out. And what I feel that this is about is, I'm going to say this. I feel like it's not bad to have this person as a friend in your life and to communicate with them, maybe even to vent. But as far as like a romantic connection, that I feel like you shouldn't do. It's up to you, but I feel like Spirit is saying not to. But with the reach out message, like I said, communication with this person, yeah. And then also, initiating, maybe initiating communication with them as well. But I feel like this is also about like in the connection, like if you guys were to be more than what you are now, I feel like you would constantly have to reach out to him as far as getting him to do what he needs to do, um, and reaching out, like maybe like even holding out your hand. Like I don't feel like they're necessarily selfish, but they do keep a lot to themselves, is what I'm hearing. Um, but yeah, you can go ahead and see what he says, like express your feelings towards him just to see what may happen. But like I said, I feel like even if he doesn't turn you down, don't expect this connection to be long term. I feel like this is also about you being able to reach out to him whenever you want to. And then I do feel like, yeah, they will respond. But for the most part, like I said, reaching out as a friend, um, allowing him to comfort you, but no more than a friend type of energy. Like I feel like this person is somebody that'll be there for you as far as like whenever you, not money wise or materialistic item wise, but like they'll be there for you, like when you need to vent, or I feel like that's where the reach out comes out as well, where you need to vent, and like for certain things like sex and stuff like that, like if you just wanted that, like they'll be there for you in terms of things like that. um and this person is fertile, spirit is saying, so do be careful about that. Um, I mean, I don't know, but so I got a few more decks to use for this reading, and then we'll be done. So this is the Feelings in Bloom deck by V Love and Crystals, my good friend. Um, and what she has is her updated version, so I don't think these pink ones are available for sale. They're different backing. If anybody's interested in that. So let's get a little more on his feelings. But like I said, I just I wouldn't get too caught up with them, or just make sure, when you are involved with him, that you don't hold him to a high standard. I'm not saying that he isn't valuable or anything like that. I'm just saying that he I do feel like he has a lot to work on. And again, yeah, just a lot to work on. So let's see. Optimistic, better days are ahead. So he's still looking for somebody. So yeah, I don't feel like he's looked at you like that, like in a romantic way. I'm not saying that he doesn't think you're pretty or anything like that. I'm just saying that when he has seen you, or when he has been around you, a thought never crossed his mind to say, I want to be with that person, or I want to get to know her on a romantic level. But with this optimistic thing, better days are ahead. He is feeling like he will find somebody that he wants to be with. He's still looking. He's staying positive about that. Um, Creative. I write my own story. See, I do feel like he's on the market and he's dating and everything. These are his feelings, by the way. And then we have inspired. I breathe life into new ideas. So, yeah, he's just having a lot of inspiration and motivation to kind of see what's out there. Um, and find new ways of getting to know new people. And Spirit is saying that that is what you should be doing as well. Okay, so I'm on the Red Hot Love Oracle, also created by V from V Loving Crystals as well. The only difference about this deck that you guys may not receive if you buy this is my version has a gloss on it. The ones that she's selling on Etsy, I'm not sure if they are glossy or not. When I say glossy, like shiny and you can see through them. Okay. Incompatible. Yeah, Jesus. Incompatibility. Yeah, I like glossy cards. Now sometimes that's aggravating. I don't like all that. But but yeah. Okay, no problem. I will still get your free message. Just this particular reading that she donated for is very in depth and long. So um yeah. So incompatibility. So pretty much you guys really aren't compatible. I mean, like, I just don't um in terms of like you guys being in the same element you are, but people do have to realize that just because you're the same element or same sign, that does not automatically make you incapacitated. Um. Oh yeah, I understand. Diana. So ex lover comes up for you, Linda, as well, and I promise you that was not planned. Um, I know you're probably trying to forget about him, but apparently you still, aside from the divorce thing, you do have still other unfinished business with this ex as well, and yeah. Okay, so wow. You know what? Well, he needs to get with the time is because crystals, he might need some in his life. Everybody needs, I feel like everybody could do some good with the crystal. But okay. Um I'm trying to figure out, like, I got other decks I'm trying to use. Do 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 do. Yeah. Okay. And then let me, okay, so I'm doing three more cards here. Feel like I need to clarify a little bit on this ex lover's message, because I know you're saying that you're getting divorced, or you already have. I believe you said you're getting. So I'm gonna get him Black Obsidian. I just think people sometimes misunderstand spiritual things, you know. Like my boyfriend, for example. You're welcome. Um, well, he didn't. He just saw that one day that I had and I've been with him for a long time, but he was in my apartment one day and saw all of the decks that I had, and I had a lot of them. And imagine how many I have now. I've bought a lot since then. He was like, "Why do you have all those oracle cards and stuff?" I was like, "Don't worry about that. Just know that I collect them." That's what I told him. He knows what I do now for the most part, but yeah. And he actually even pulled himself a card, like found one of my decks, or took one of my decks off my shelf and was like pulling himself cards, thinking he knew what he was doing. It was actually hilarious. Um, I think I can remember what card he got too. It was off of the Fairy Forest Oracle by, who created that? Was it Lucy Cavendish? I think, I can't remember, but yeah. So you have elegance also, Linda. It is found in the beauty of nature that lotus waiting to bloom be with. Okay, I gotta reread this. It is found in the beauty of nature, the lotus wanting to bloom, be the swan on the water and glide. I muted it for a second, by the way. Um, so it is found in the beauty of nature, the lotus waiting to bloom, be the swan on the water and glide. Um, As far as like this ex-lover thing going on, I do feel like this is Spirit's way of with this elegance message. I don't know why, but it seems like somebody is waiting for somebody's permission in something. Um, then you have clarity. So I do feel like I wanted to say this as well. Banish the fog of illusion, open your eyes to the truth, remember the perfection of who you are. So I also feel like you're going to be getting some more closure regarding that situation. I feel like that's not completely I don't know. I feel like this ex situation isn't really I don't know. Something I feel like maybe it's not completely over type of thing. Like I don't know, something that you have to still there's some purpose you're still meant to fulfill in each other's lives is what I feel. Spirit is bringing them back up. Um but you are going to get more clarity and closure in regards to that um, coming up. And then now on to the last message. Or maybe it's telling you to kind of get the closure first and then move forward. But yeah, as far as this other person, this crush, yeah, I don't think it's gonna go anywhere for the most part. And like I said, if it does, it's not gonna be long term, and it's definitely gonna be something that you might kind of be like a connection that's gonna cause you a lot of frustration. So you have Linda, deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. And this is what it looks like on this other side. So you have the answer. You have the answer. Really, I feel like Spirit is saying, based on what you heard out of this reading, do what feels right. So if what I'm saying is, sticking to your head and it's making sense, Spirit says to go with that. If it feels off, then go with that. I'm not gonna sugarcoat that, but it says deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. So do, and also just do what you feel right in general, regardless of this reading. But um, and do what feels right when it comes to this crush, and also do what feels right when it comes to your ex as well. Because, like I said, I see a whole lot there that is not yet finished. Um, but yeah, I hope that helps you, Linda, and I thank you for um, donating and being here. I hope that this made sense and gave you something to think about, gave you some clarity. Um, you're welcome. Is that here? I hope not, hun, because and I could be wrong now. I could be wrong, but I just like I said, I have to tell you what I see now, and that's what I see. So I have to go by that. But at any time, something may can change with this person, or um, I don't know. It just depends. But for right now, Spirit says, nope, don't do it. So, but yeah, that's what I have for you. And me go ahead and get to Diana C for her free message. She's the last free message that I am taking. She was already on the list for it, but I got to take donations first. Those who donate get priority. Let me put all these cards up, Diana C, and I will get to your message. It's just a brief message. I'm just reading what's on the card, as well as giving maybe a possible small, brief, general information about what that card could mean. And if anybody has questions or would like more in-depth readings, please consider sending 888 for a question or 2555 for in-depth love reading on how somebody feels about you plus their next action steps toward you. And also, if you just want to send something but you can't afford what is being asked for, any amount under those uh, will receive a general message, which is more specific than the free one. So, Diana C., are you still here? Okay. Diana C. Okay, so Diana C., are you still here? Ooh, it's almost 3 o'clock. Okay, so I guess she is gone. Um, or maybe something is happening. Oh, never mind. She did tell me that she was trying to escape her boyfriend. Okay, I forgot about that for a second. I'm not even looking at the chat really. I'm just really looking at myself and not in like a conceited way at all, y'all. What are you doing? Okay, then. So the stuff that I see, y'all. So I'm gonna give her maybe a couple of minutes um, to come back because I think she's still in here, but I remember she said she was trying to um, avoid her boyfriend seeing this. Alrighty, so I guess I'm gonna stay on here for 10 more minutes. I'm trying to give Diana C a chance to get back in here, and I'll be taking donations and for the next 10 minutes as well. And then if not, if I don't see DC or DC, well, that's a nickname for you, Diana C, or nobody comes to donate, I'm gonna head off because I've been on here apparently 2 hours and 17 minutes. Um, so it's time for me to be headed off slowly but surely. So Diana C, are you still in here? When it says I've been here for 2 hours and 30 minutes, I'm gonna head off. It says I've been here so far for 2 hours and 18 minutes. So but yeah. And thank you guys also for being here. Those of you that donated, and even if you didn't donate, I know not everybody is always able to, but I do appreciate you just being in here, saying hi, um, and just giving me the time of day. So I appreciate that as well. Wait a second. I'm trying to see if I texted. I think I did. I be doing. I don't know. I'm too young for my mind to be messed up like that, y'all. So, I mean, so I've shuffled for her, but just waiting. But like I said, when it says I've been here for 2 hours and 30 minutes, I'm gonna go. So for now, for the next 10 minutes, donations are open, and I'm taking one more person for the free message, which is Diana C. But I don't see her. Also, y'all, I'm having a sale on my Etsy shop, Easter sale. I know I ran it late, but I started it on Easter and it will be ending on April 8th. So that sale includes 20% off of some of my readings, which includes dream interpretation, love readings, and more. And also, you can always order from my website. There is no sale on my website at the moment, but like I said, there is one on my Etsy shop. And all the links are in the description box below, as well as pinned, or not pinned, I guess you could say pinned on my profile on my YouTube channel. And I always include them in every description box of every video as well. Um, yeah, if you're watching my older videos from when I first got started doing this professionally and first started doing this on YouTube, um, those all of the links I think are still correct, except I have already I switched to another website provider. I think in 2019, so I no longer have the Wix site. So if you're watching any of those videos, I wouldn't worry about those links. For updated links and information, please do check out my newer videos. As far as the last year, the last couple of years, I have a big cartel website. Um, And also, I do not have Cash App, but apparently I need to get it. I had it before and I still have the account, but I no longer have the card, which means I cannot spend the money that you guys send to me. So I would prefer, um, I prefer PayPal anyway, but I'm going to try to request another Cash App card. Maybe have to make a new account for all I know. Um, and then I'll start taking. I don't want to because Cash App is a hassle to me, and it was very restricting. But since I've had too many people request it lately, so I'm going to be getting that back so you guys can use that as a payment method. Because, like I said, 9 times out of 10, the reason why I miss out on so many donations is because I don't have Cash App. A lot of people use that nowadays. So, I've had people that have wanted to donate before and they couldn't because all I had was PayPal. So, I'm going to work on getting Cash App back. I'm still doing the giveaway, but the giveaway is not like I'm not picking the winners and stuff until we get to the goal we're trying to get to. But there's a video on my channel that talks about me giving away a free deck as well as a few free readings. You can be anywhere to enter for the free readings. But for the deck, I can only send it to U.S. residents, so do make sure you know that. Just watch that giveaway video and follow the instructions there to be entered into those contests. Um, and yeah, I think that's it. So, Diana C., are you still here? So, in about 5 minutes, I'm headed off. So, I do apologize, Diana C. Donations do take priority, and for the 2555 in depth love reading, it is in depth, very, very long. So, you do have to be patient and try to stick around. Um, but yeah, I don't want to do it, and then because she might not even, I just rather would like to do readings when people are in here and they're attentive. So, I really need to be going anyway because it's like almost it is 3 o'clock. I don't even know why I'm saying almost. It's 3:06 a.m. I was not trying to be up this late today anyway. So, yeah. So, Diana C., I'm just giving her at least until I head off. I'm hoping that she doesn't end up coming on right when I'm about to leave because so we're looking at about 3 more minutes. So Diana C., I hope I can catch you in the next one if I'm giving out free readings. I'm uncomfortable. Like in my, I don't know if that's my bladder or what, but I'm uncomfortable. But yeah, I hope. Mm. I hope everybody had a good Easter. I hope you ate plenty of food. I know we're doing this social distancing thing, but I was gonna say I hope you were around family, but you know, I was around a few people today. Just make sure you're taking the necessary precautions and just setting boundaries for yourself and following, not crossing the line of somebody else who's setting boundaries as well. Because I have not a lot of people, but some people just don't know, or I don't know, they don't seem to respect space. And my oldest sister, at least she had COVID, and her doctor told her that and I don't know where he got that from, and I'm not a doctor, but as long as this is a contagious illness, you can get it more than one time. But her doctor told her that she was less likely to get it again. Um, I don't know. A lot of people that I know believe that you can't get it more than one time, and I think that's just so. I wouldn't. That is the wrong thing to think. But so Diana C, I got 1 minute. Well, not even 1 minute. I'm about to head off now. But yeah, just make sure you're washing your hands and stuff. You're using hand sanitizer, wearing masks. Really staying in the house unless you have to go somewhere. Um, I'm used to it. I was a homebody before the pandemic, so it's not as hard for me as it is for other people. As far as me staying my butt put somewhere. But but yeah, that's all I have to say about that. I really didn't want to talk about that, but I brought it up anyway. I guess there's a reason. Spirit speaks through me, and they will do stuff for a reason. So whoever you two are in here, that's in here watching, maybe that's for you. Maybe that's just spirit telling you to be a bit more careful or to keep doing what you're doing if you already are taking those precautions. Um, Trust me, there's always a reason why I'm saying stuff. It's not because I even want to. It's because it's really spirit talking through me. So, so I've waited my amount of time. So Diana, I called on you maybe 15,000 times and you disappeared, hun. So if I'm offering free readings again and you're here, um, I will try to put you on the list. If I have a list, I really didn't have a list. I just kind of, I don't know, really didn't have a list. But I'm going to go and I apologize, Diana C., for not getting to you. Thank you to Linda and for It's Vanity for donating. Also, to those of you that just stood in here and just listened to me talk and go on and on and on for years, I appreciate that. Um, and yeah, I'm going to go. I will probably upload a video for y'all tomorrow. I already have some videos recorded, not a pick a card reading. I got to figure out which one I want to do next, but I do have two deck reviews recorded. I recorded yesterday. I'm probably going to put one up today. Um, Actually recorded the day before yesterday. Um, and I know what pick a card reading I'm going to work on next. It won't be tonight, but I'll definitely try to have it up this week. But anyways, thank you guys. Love and light. Take care. Stay safe. Stay blessed. And I hope that we connect again soon.